Jen McConnery is with me again for Brookstreet. We're working out, working up a sweat, which is nice that I have a jacket on. You see people in their full jackets working? No?
Always.
Okay, never. Listen, we were talking about before that people getting started working out and taking it easy. How much do I need to work out? Do I need to get in there and do a 90-minute workout 3 times a week?
No, and in fact, a lot of people think they need to do like an hour of cardio, let's say 5 days a week. And that's why they burn out and they stop coming.
And injure themselves, right?
And injure themselves.
Okay.
So 20 to 25 minutes of cardio is good enough.
Okay.
And it's the resistance training that is really important for changing body composition.
Okay, so that's what you want. You want to build muscle.
That's
so
right.
that muscle in turn steals the calories from your body and doesn't store it as fat?
You got it.
All right, I'm doing the math. Okay, that's good. And you guys actually have a pretty cool special going on for people who can come in right now.
We do. If you come in over the next week, you can come and work out at our facility for free. You just have to mention that you saw us on CTV Morning.
That's easy, right? That's so cool. Little benefits for being a part of this show. That's cool. Okay, good. So now, let's talk about, we just worked out on squats. What else, another simple exercise I could do, and maybe I don't need to go to the gym for either.
That's right.
Okay.
We're going to do a basic push-up.
Okay.
And it's one of my favorite exercises.
Why?
Why? Because it works your core, and it works your chest, it works your shoulders, and your triceps. So it's a great exercise. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck.
So, and when you're doing a push-up, a lot of people will just jump down and do a push-up. They'll be all hunched over. Again, you need to be thinking about your body.
That's right. So
okay.
We're going to get you to assume the position.
Okay.
So hands roughly underneath your shoulders.
Okay. So about there.
So feet about hip width apart. A nice straight sort of spine, which you've got. Okay. And I want you to lower your body all the way down to the mat, and then I want you to push up. That's perfect.
Okay.
The wider your legs are, okay, the easier it is.
Oh, okay.
To make it more advanced, if you tighten your stance up, okay, and let's try another one, coming all the way down, exhaling on the way up. Okay, and to make it extra tough, I want you to actually stick a leg up in the air.
So do I. I want to do that.
Perfect. So you're throwing off your
yeah,
balance and your coordination, so it's
Okay.
going to make it more challenging.
Right.
So a lot of people don't like push-ups because they're hard.
Yeah, but the hard things makes it worth doing.
That's right. So
Okay.
especially the ladies, okay, because we don't have as much strength in our upper body, so push-ups are fantastic because you're
But
also getting that important core.
But what do women concentrate on? They don't like the look of their arms if they're going to pick on themselves, and their legs as well. So those exercises, pretty important.
Absolutely.
What if you wanted to tone the back of your arms with a push-up?
Okay, so just by changing sort of the way that your hands are, you're going to move your hands in to a more narrow.
Okay.
And you can even slightly twist your fingers out.
Right.
And then the same rules apply, coming down nice and slow.
Oh, I see.
That's right. Your elbows are pointing to the back of the room, staying close to the rib cage. Perfect.
That's a tough one.
And then if it's too tough, you can drop down to the knees. Okay, that's always a really good option.
Yeah, you can do this to start.
Exactly.
And then the nice thing is, don't forget, I think, to think about your success in what you're doing. So if you're starting off on your knees and then suddenly you move another day and you're finding it easier with the legs right up, and then the count, right? If you're able to get more done, these are all accomplishments. You have to reward yourself to stay focused.
That's right. You always have to be pushing yourself, or you're not going to keep changing your body. So you want to work to the point where you just can't do one more push-up.
Right. And so I want to ask you, when it comes to people who come in off the street, what are the markers for success? What do you see in those people who do stick around?
I see people that make smart and attainable goals.
Okay.
They usually have hired a personal trainer to get them on the right type of a program. They're not just sort of going here, going there, you know, not knowing what they're doing. And just somebody who's really got the good willpower.
Right.
And you know, you don't have to come and spend 2 hours. Just come 3 to 4 times a week, 45 minutes, we can make it work.
I've heard that actually the personal trainer thing from someone who has gone to the gym and stuck with it said, I know it was a little bit of extra money, but I would have wasted the membership and not kept going back.
For sure.
And I only needed the personal trainer for 3 months, and then I had all the tools I needed, and I continued to work out and feel great.
That's exactly it. We teach you, you can be confident that your form and technique are bang on, you won't get hurt, and you will achieve your goals. So it's money well spent.
I like that, and apparently some amazing equipment over there too to help you out. So there you have it, Brookstreet. Go see Jen. She'll hook you up. She might put you through your paces a little bit. It's worth it though, right?
It's right.
I love that.